So the big saying that I have that's like plastered on the wall that actually applies to sales and marketing is volume negates luck. Like if you don't want to rely on luck and rely on one of those 10 ads or 5 ads that you make to be amazing, you just make more ads. And I can't tell you the amount of times that it just reset the bar, and that's what I'm hoping to do with this video, is like the amount of volume that the people who are ahead of you are doing is not 2x or 3x more. It's oftentimes 100x more, right? Even the 35 times 4, I think 140 pieces, the guy was making 15. It was 9x the volume of what he was doing, right? And some of you guys are making 5 ads a month or 1 ad a month and thinking that that's somehow going to be sufficient to get to your goals. And nowadays, and I'll explain later in this my whole ad creation process, but just the big headline is that in the very beginning, you just need to do a lot more than you think you do. The second is once you've done more, then at what point do you start shifting to better? And the way that you can figure that out is when the return on effort for better exceeds 1 incremental unit of more. Meaning, if I've got 1 sales guy, if I add a second sales guy, then I think I have a high degree of certainty that I can probably double my sales by doing that. But when you have 10 sales guys, adding 1 more sales guy is the same level of effort as going from 1 to 2, going from 10 to 11, but it's only a 10% increase. And so if I can increase the overall throughput of my entire team by 20% or 25% by tweaking some SharpBrite stuff or doing a headline split test or changing CTAs on my ads, then those are things that would make me more money per unit of effort. And so in the beginning, you usually just need to blow as much volume through there as possible. That's the create flow, monetize flow, then add friction. The optimization steps really only matter when you have flow going through. And so you do more first, and then once you're big enough, better becomes a better return on effort. But once you then go through the better steps, then you usually have to go back to, okay, how do we do 10 times more than we are now? How do we go from 10 sales guys to 100 sales guys? And that's the thinking that you have to go through in order to start scaling in terms of orders of magnitude.